The Great Fire of London remains one of the most devastating disasters in the city's history. But was it truly an accident, or something more sinister? Picture this: a city still reeling from the horrors of the plague, its streets cramped, its buildings made of wood and pitch, a disaster waiting to happen. Then, in the early hours of September 2, 1666, a fire breaks out in a small bakery on Pudding Lane. Within days, London is in ruins, homes, churches, and livelihoods reduced to ash. The official story tells us it was an unfortunate accident, a combination of bad luck and poor city planning. But what if there's more to it? What if the fire was not just a tragedy, but a carefully orchestrated act? From the very beginning, something about the Great Fire didn't add up. The flames spread with unnatural speed, jumping across streets and even the River Thames in ways that defied logic. Witnesses reported hearing explosions, as if gunpowder had been planted to accelerate the destruction. The wind was strong, yes, but fire doesn't usually move with such precision unless it was being helped along. Even stranger, some of the wealthiest districts burned faster than the poorer slums, leading to whispers that powerful figures had a hand in the disaster. Then there's the reaction or lack thereof from the authorities. The Lord Mayor of London, Thomas Bloodworth, famously dismissed the fire at first, saying it was too small to worry about. By the time he realized his mistake, the city was beyond saving. Was this just incompetence, or was there a deliberate delay? Some historians speculate that key figures in the government may have allowed the fire to burn, seeing it as an opportunity to reshape London. The city had long been a maze of narrow, disease-ridden streets, and plans for wider roads and brick buildings had been proposed for years, but wealthy landowners always blocked them. After the fire, those reforms were suddenly pushed through without opposition. A convenient coincidence, the search for a scapegoat only deepened the mystery. A French watchmaker named Robert Hubert confessed to starting the fire as part of a Catholic plot, but his story was full of holes. He wasn't even in London when the fire began, and his mental state was questionable, yet he was hanged anyway. Was he a patsy, manipulating into a false confession to satisfy public anger? Anti-Catholic sentiment was high in England at the time, and blaming outsiders was an easy way to divert suspicion. That if Hubert was innocent, who really set the fire if anyone did? Some theories point to the Dutch, England's rivals at the time, suggesting foreign agents might have sabotaged the city. Others believe corrupt officials could have orchestrated the disaster to profit from the rebuilding efforts. Then there's the possibility that the fire was simply a tragic accident, exaggerated by fear and paranoia in a city still traumatized by the plague. After all, London was a tinderbox. Dry weather, tightly packed wooden houses, and stored flammable goods made it the perfect place for a fire to spiral out of control. What makes the Great Fire so fascinating is that we may never know the full truth. The evidence is centuries old, and much of it was lost in the flames. But the fact that so many people at the time believed it was deliberate speaks volumes. Disasters have a way of revealing the fears and suspicions of a society. And in 1666, London was a city on edge, quick to believe in conspiracy. In the end, whether the fire was planned or not, its impact was undeniable. It changed London forever, leading to modern fire safety laws, urban planning, and even the creation of the first fire insurance companies. But the question lingers: was it all just a terrible accident, or did someone light the match on purpose? The answer may be lost to history, but the mystery keeps us searching.
Hey there, if you're enjoying this video and appreciate the effort behind it, don't forget to like this video. It really helps the channel grow, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you never miss an update. Oh, and one more thing, share this video with your friends. Spread the love and support. Alright, now let's get back to the video. Let me know if you want any tweaks.